These are the Daily Tech Headlines for Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. I'm Sarah Lane. We've had a company earnings report bonanza in the last 24 hours, to say the least. Here are some key takeaways from the numbers. In its Q4, Microsoft reported earnings per share of $2.95 on revenue of $64.7 billion. That beat expectations. But even though overall cloud revenue came in at $36.8 billion, which was expected, Microsoft's intelligent cloud revenue, which includes its Azure services and AI businesses, only raked in $28.5 billion. That's short of the $28.7 billion expected. In its Q2 earnings, AMD reported net income of $265 million, or 16 cents per share, versus net income of $27 million, or 2 cents per share, in the year-ago period. The company says the big spike is due to higher-than-expected sales of its AI chips. AMD also said it expects about $6.7 billion in sales in the current quarter, above current expectations. On Wednesday, Samsung reported higher than expected Q2 revenue of 74.07 trillion Korean won, about $53.45 billion US dollars, and operating profit of 10.44 trillion Korean won. Revenue is up 23.42% from a year earlier. Operating profit is up 1,458.2%. No big surprise, demand for memory to expand AI investments gave Samsung a big bump here. The company says it expects demand to stay strong across its server products all year. In other earnings news, Electronic Arts exceeded expectations with $1.262 billion in net bookings, exceeding guidance range expectations for the quarter. EA says high engagement in Madden NFL 24, FC Online, and FC Mobile helped fuel those numbers. Match Group, which owns dating apps Tinder, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, and OkCupid, plans to cut 6% of its global workforce after an 8% fall in Tinder users who pay for the service. Match is also shuttering its live streaming app Hakuna and removing live streaming features available in some of its dating apps. And Pinterest's Q2 revenue grew 21% year over year, but projected its revenue for the current quarter between $885 and $900 million. That is short of analysts' hope of $907 million. Pinterest stock took a big hit, despite exceeding expectations with 522 million global monthly active users in the quarter. On Tuesday, the U.S. Senate passed the Kids Online Safety Act, or KOSA, and the Children and Teens Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA. The bills, which apply to kids under 16, now head to the U.S. House. Under KOSA, social media companies must offer users controls to disable algorithmic feeds and other features deemed addictive, plus duty of care to prevent or mitigate harmful effects. COPPA revises an original 1998 law that prohibits companies from targeting advertising at users aged 13 through 16 without consent and adds a required button to delete all personal data. Meta's AI assistant has some hallucination issues. Meta's global head of policy, Joel Kaplan, said in a blog post Tuesday that Meta AI incorrectly said that the recent attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump didn't happen. Kaplan said Meta AI was first programmed not to respond to questions about that incident at all. But when people noticed that, the company removed the restriction. Kaplan says the incorrect responses are part of a hallucination issue across the industry between generative AI systems and real-time events. OpenAI is now rolling an advanced voice mode it showcased in a demo back in May to a subset of its paying users. This is the tool that got a lot of attention for sounding a little too much like actress Scarlett Johansson. OpenAI says it delayed the launch to figure out how it could be misused and mitigate those issues first, such as blocking malicious requests for things like generating music from copyrighted audio. OpenAI says the 4 voice options won't be able to impersonate a real person's voice. Advanced voice mode is coming to all ChatGPT Plus users by this fall. In a unanimous decision, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission found that Amazon is a distributor of every product it sells on its platform and therefore bears legal responsibility for product recalls. The commission says Amazon must notify customers about and remove products deemed dangerous that it sells, even the more than 400,000 products that are sold by third-party sellers using the Fulfilled by Amazon program. Qualcomm announced the Snapdragon 4S Gen 2 chipset, bringing 5G capability to sub-$100 phones for an inexpensive price. The 4S is a feature-limited version of the 4 Gen 2. It doesn't support all 5G bandwidths, only standalone service, which is currently offered in India by Jio and coming soon from Airtel. Nothing introduced the sub-$400 Nothing Phone 2A Plus, an upgrade from the 2A due to a new MediaTek Dimensity 7350 Pro 5G processor, which the company says is 10% faster, and a GPU that's 30% faster. It launches in the UK August 3rd and in the US on August 7th through Nothing's US beta program. Finally, they keep trying to make AI devices happen. The latest is called Friend, a companion device you wear around your neck, which connects to your phone through Bluetooth and constantly listens to you. So it can not only respond to direct communication by way of a button on the device itself, but it can be proactive in something like wishing you good luck before a big job interview. Pre-orders are now open for the $99 device. It's expected to ship in January of 2025. For more discussion of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. I'm Sarah Lane. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.